All right, just leave a comment. Very great. All right. To my beautiful and amazing royals of Africa. Mbolo. Mbolweni, my dear royals, this is your queen, Queen Ningon II, 17th generation crown queen of the fine people, also known as the immortals. My dear royal, how have you been? Thank you, Thomas. Thank you. Mbala, we are live tonight. I have some wonderful announcement. Let's have the royal announcement first. So, if you are a returning royal, welcome back and thank you for coming back at Nubia, the path to return. Now, if you are new to my channel and you like my vibe, hang around because you might just learn something. Okay? So, to my beautiful and amazing royals of Africa, I have a very important topic to talk about tonight. All right? But before I start, I would like to give thanks to all those of you who are continuously sharing my messages, liking them, sending encouraging messages, sending prayers, and even sending donations. So thank you so much. All right. Now, the first announcement is my little struggle with Mr. YouTube has reached an agreement. So, well, basically, they did approve us for the nonprofit status. We truly are. So, what does it mean? It means that, you know, they won't put me under those 40% they were trying to put me under. So, things are clear. We are nonprofit and they recognize that and respect that. So, we have restarted the monetization of the videos. All right, and we can also resume the donation on the live chat. So we have that agreement. I won't go too deep on the live chat because we now have a Nubia TV channel on Vimeo where we can really go deep on stuff YouTube cannot digest. Oh, my amazing daughter, Crimson. Mbolo. All right, so your queen had been a little sick. Your queen needed some rest and, you know, recoup, you know, from just being exhausted. All right. So we have the YouTube situation worked out. And of course, you know, I would like to give thanks to those of you, you know, sending encouragement, liking the videos and sharing. And, you know, really keeping the energy around the channel as what I really intend for it to be, a channel of love, a channel of peace, a channel of unity. All right. So today we will talk about dealing with the, you know, the masculine toxicity. So this is a very sensitive topic that only a queen can safely embark on, right? Because as I told you, my dear royals, no, I think as I told white people, queens have divine license to speak the truth, all right? Because the only person we give account to is the creator. Now, whether some of you even still know what a crown is, because I think it was yesterday or the day before I watched Dr. Susan Tata literally getting bullied on live television over her title to the point she had to abdicate to all her title to accommodate that masculine toxic energy that was there at that time. So what a lot of our sons, and again, this message is not for all of our sons, because me of all African queens, I've lived here for over 20 years. Okay, I even married an African born in America. So I can talk about our house issues. All right. Some people, sometimes they will send messages. They would ask me that, Queen, when are you making a video addressing the women's behavior, right? As much as a lot of you have, things to say about our daughters, all right? But our daughters in America, and I say that humbly, all right, as you know, I was born in Africa and raised all over because my dad was a diplomat. So I've been around different kind of people. So I want to give the trophy of the strongest women in our group of the African women to the African born in America female. She must win that award. She must win that award, because the reality is that the things she puts up with, none of the other women pertaining to our group, whether on the continent, even in the Caribbean, our people over there, they still have, some kind of culture. But the female, the African female born in America, has to be the strongest of all, because she deal with the fact that our men here were the one who were subjected to the worst type of abuse. Okay, so we cannot always go in the past and blame the past of, what the past has made of us. Remember, we are the generation of the awakening. We are the generation that will witness the awakening and the healing and the rise of our people. Okay, so our men, not all, our men here are extremely aggressive, and it's even something that they do. I don't know if they even realize they do that. They go freely, aggressively towards female, like this, like just blindly. They don't thinking twice. Like, for example, in Africa, before you insult a woman, two things go to your mind. If she's like an adult, you're like, it's got to be somebody's wife. If she's not somebody's wife, she's somebody's sister, she's somebody's mother, she's somebody's auntie. She has people who are males as well. But in America, unfortunately, some of our males still carry that, that attitude to just freely go after females. And I witnessed that to happen to other female influencers and stuff like that. And it always has caused outrage because of all the group of people living in this country. Our males are the only one that feel that they can do that to us. They can try to bully us publicly. They can try to push their views, their opinion on us publicly. They can try to strip us naked of any honor while trying to build up his. So that's why it is important, our sons out there, because apparently I'm striking a few nerves of some people who feel that what I'm doing as far as teaching the participation of our foremothers into the liberation of our people. So some people feel that it's pointless, right? That we need to talk about the current freedom fighters, the current activists. I mean, what we call in French, les contemporains, that's all that matter now. Our people say, you have to walk with your eyes open and your mouth shut. When you see somebody do something, if you don't understand the why, it's wise. Our people say it's wise to go and ask questions. Our men have to understand that religion, colonialization, and slavery is something we went through, but we survived it, and we must overcome the scars of that experience. Now that the time has come where Tata Zambe said that our healing must start. So all of us must seize this opportunity to not only heal, but heal in peace. We need to learn to love one another, and we need to learn to stand as one. Okay? As I previously said in previous video, I told you to my lovely and amazing royals of Africa, because even my praising my people is a problem to some. If I, as a crown queen, I don't praise and bless my people, who gonna do that for me? So some people get publicly and feel that we shouldn't praise one another for nothing. So we have to understand that peace is not just a word. Our elders teach us that peace is a behavior. Love is just not a word, my people. Love is a behavior as well. And so is unity. It's a behavior, and I will explain you how. When you tell someone, I love you, my brother, or I love you, my sister, it means that I shouldn't be the one that will cause you any harm or any ill anyway under any circumstances. The love I have for you should keep me from doing these things. So this is the only time I could tell that my brother so-and-so or my sister so-and-so does have genuine love for me. What our people need to understand is that the new era, the age of the Aquarius, is not the age of the Piscean age where the bullies were put on the front, where the liars, the cheat used to run away with the award or the reward. No. The Aquarius, the age of the Aquarius, we're going to need more than just skills. We're going to need more than just words, because it's an age led by spirits. That's why we need to leave the topic of religious alone, because I have my own religion, what would be called, I have my own spirituality, which I recently embraced when I accepted this mission. Okay, and I'm loving it. All right, it feels so good that I want to share it with the world, but many of our people are still locked in it. So even when we lock, we tossed away in different religions and everything, different belief and stuff. If we say we are going to act in unity, acting in unity means if I'm starting a project, okay, my sister is doing the same thing I'm doing. If I'm acting in unity and I know what my sister is specialized, and I get the opportunity to get on people's face, this is what I would tell them. Have you heard of sister so and so? Whatever I heard that sister say or that brother say, I must give them the proper credit, because you can get on people's face and regurgitate something you heard from my video, because it's funny how people are coming now with a bunch of stuff. Before I came to the scene, everybody was under the oppressor's official version that our people traded with them. I'm the one who came and challenged that narrative and told our side of the story. I'm the one who exposed their intellectual dishonesty. I feel flattered when I hear people mumbling my words but taking it as theirs. And in the process, try to insult us. So we have to understand that if I'm going to do such thing, I tell my people, as you know, you heard such and such brother, such and such, like he's doing. I love it. You know, our program will be a complement to what they're already doing, because we will add this, we will add that, we will add this, and we will add that. This is how people function in group of unity. You starting your classes or whatever you starting shouldn't bear. It shouldn't have to do with anything according to you that we are not doing right. We are suffering because the white people taught you to disrespect us. You took it, you like it, and you ran with it until today. So if we are going to talk about liberating our people, we must bring to the forefront, to the table, the topic about reconciling the African man and the African woman. Too many of our sons are still subconsciously viewing us as rivals. How far are we going to go into this effort of liberation when a woman being on a stage triggers some of y'all? There's an imbalance somewhere. Unlike the white men, you cannot ride without your women. Your power lays within your women. Your protection lays within your women. She's the throne. When you take care of the throne, they make you a king. These are covenants that were spoken over us before any of us was around. Some of us have a big problem with our royal identity, because maybe they don't come from a royal lineage. I mean, you can explain to them times and times that it is important that we claim that identity of us, for it makes us direct descendant of the creator of Zambé. That identity brings out the divinity in us. Unlike the other group of people, we are truly divine, for we have Tata Zambé as ancestor. So it's an aspect of us which should never be overlooked. So those of us who go out there and try to beat it down out of the royal, go and be a peasant elsewhere. We are divine beings. It's our birthright. And I will suggest our sons to never do that again. If we go into Africa, those of you who see our women as people you can just go after and try to take low blows, low shots, sometimes you insult us outright, you're going to get killed back at home. People won't take it. When you do that, I mean, the public around, they jump you. Because in their eyes, this is somebody's daughter. You are offending publicly. This is somebody's sister. This is somebody's mom. So even if their other family members are not there, they will make it their business to take care of you right there. So be careful. And even before we get in front of people's faces to try to teach people things, you know, we have to make sure that we're in a good mental place Because when you're too thirsty of attention, you can get bought out quickly. When they figure out that your thing is really fame, you want to be seen, you want to be in front of people, because that's the energy you give out. You may talk about peace, you may talk about teaching things in love, and this is what I love about this age of the Aquarius, because this age of the Aquarius, we're going to need more than just words. It's an age we're going to need the spirit. All right? Because in this age, the rulership of Tatanzambe is coming back. So when you speak, you're going to need the required energy around those words so that it hits the heart of the people, so that it speaks the soul of the people. These are things that you can mimic. So in order to get some kind of buzz, our sons, our daughters out there feel that to come out, they have to bring somebody down. They have to point out somebody's shortcoming and see how they're going to be better. And they have to be out there repeating things that have been said, regurgitated. I mean, if you guys have such an extensive resume, when I came to the scene, the diaspora was still very divided. The diaspora was still under the wise men believing that their own people sold them. They still didn't have the whole story. Where were all these intellectuals? Where were they? Where were their researchers? The only one I heard saying something similar that I came and challenged the whole world about was Professor Smalls. He's the only one I heard say that there was no trade, in my opinion, it was war on Africa. Everybody else, the so-called Pan-Africanists, everybody was repeating the jargon of the former masters, those with extensive resume. But what we need to understand, this era, those queens, some of you are bothered that I keep the name alive, they are awakening. And they are awakening through us. So me keeping their name alive is a good thing. Okay? They even, you know, trashed the fact that I had mentioned in Dr. Susan Tata, the fact that, you know, when the leader does so great for the people, the leader sacrifice a lot and stuff like that. That leader, we will name children after him or her. For us Africans, naming children after somebody, it's the greatest honor you can make to somebody. And it's not a today or a political tradition. Africans have been naming children after their loved ones, after their friends, after their colleagues, after their political heroes, their national hero, whatever. It's been a tradition. I myself am named after my grandmother, my paternal grandmother. So not because you don't feel that you're worthy of anybody naming a child after you, that we need to go out and challenge such tradition that means so much to the African people, just out of spite. So I want our sons out there to be very careful, especially with me. I may be young, I may speak softly, I may have an accent, but nevertheless, I'm a crown queen. You guys don't know what it means? Please stay away. Don't come with the little blowjob. I'm not the energy you want to pimp. I'm not the energy you want to bully. Some of you wonder why horrible things happen to y'all. Because the way you handle our women, you don't know how we are made of. That's why it's important we reconcile the African man and the African woman. That colonization mindset must go. In the eyes of our Creator, we are one. There's no man, there's no woman. And in order for the white men to defeat you, they had to take us out of the way first. Why? because we are your power. We are your strength. Tatanzambe made it balance. Just like you cannot without us, we cannot without you. So, you know, it will take us to be all right, for you to be all right. That ego must be put under check. That's why when they want to get one of you, they know where to get you. It's through that ego that you guys don't know how to balance, how to keep in check, and when to activate it. Life is about balance. We can't demand for people to talk to us in a loving manner when each time we get the opportunity to get in people's faces to throw jabs, to be the look at me, it's exhausting. This kind of behavior as such turn off. You know? So in this new era, in the era of healing, in the era of reconciliation, the ladies, we will have to set new standard. Simple as that. As we healing, we should not allow toxic individual, people who require us to vanish in the background so they can feel fulfilled. No, we send them to a psych ward. We sit down and wait for a Monkosi. When I talk of Monkosi, I mean, it's an energy. And some of our sons around here have. I can drop some names if you want to see like what I'm talking about, this kind of energy. We have Monkosi Phil Scott. Yeah, he's on African Diaspora News. He got that heaviness about him. And even when he make a mistake or something and stuff, he will admit it. He's always on the protective side of his people, no matter what. He's not out there for attention. He got that charisma, just like what? That's a Monkosi. He's from here. He's born here, born and raised here. That's the energy we call Monkosi. They don't need to be on people's face. They don't need all that attention. They don't need it because they're heavy. So what do women do when we're dealing with a Monkosi? It forces you to attend to him. You want to fan air. Papa, is there anything you need? Because he's that friend, he's that father, he's that companion, he's that protector, he's that provider, he's all that. Yet quietly, he won't be bouncing on your face when he pays a bill. Everybody gotta know. So we need to be careful. The interaction, male, female, I want all our sons out there to see every single one of our ladies as a touch not. Don't go after our female. The other day, it was some crazy guy threatening that daughter of ours. What's her name? Vicky Dillard. I mean, he went off threatening her life. I'm like, how is this okay? It is not okay. And the savages must stop. Okay? So Monkosi number 2, let me go back to the Monkosis. Monkosi energy. Prince Michael, Ambassador Prince Michael, that kid is a Monkosi energy-wise. There's another one, what's his name? Those in the public eye, of course, I know other Monkosi that are not necessarily in the public eye. What's his name? The one who does maximum impact. He's between Africa and here something. Monkosi energy. You will never catch him tearing down somebody. You will never catch him just gaslighting stuff. You will never catch him thirsty for attention. Even in his video, he's like, hey, this is what's going on, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I recognize our people when I see them and they are around. Those who have a problem with the identity of being royal, I mean, keep it in your bedrooms. Just like I told our daughters who are out there gallivanting around with their white men while they are at war with us. It's not everything you bring out. If you are such a Pan-Africanist, don't say anything that could potentially hurt the collective. We have to be responsible with our mouth. That which my brother doesn't have, if let's say I only focus on the queens, then maybe somebody else can focus on the kings, and maybe another one can focus on God knows what else. We are not in competition. I told our people that. Okay? So, I mean, we have to be responsible with the way, we handle each other. We have to be responsible. We can't say that we are in unity, but each time we get an opportunity to get on people's faces, we speak the most divisive, the most spiteful, the most just low blow, like low jabs, like really, make no sense. And it's highly unattractive. So the making of the queens is about identifying such individual. It was painful to watch. The guy had such a big problem with people calling themselves royals that he literally harassed that woman right there on the show, when our men are supposed to build us up. If I declare myself an empress, my Monkosi should be, yes, Mama, you are one indeed. But they're so weak in their mind and spirit. The way somebody feels about themselves bothers them. They want to create a movement of people who don't like being royals. Appalling is the English word. I don't know any other English word to describe this one. So that was today's message. So you guys out there, work on that. People say, oh, the queens this, the queens that. You have to recognize that when our fathers were in obedience with our ancestral art of living, they were able to build a significant amount of wealth, which even draw jealousy from around the world. So this is where we want to go back to. The Kunta Kinte time, the slave time, the colonialization time, I beg, they can keep it. It was just an episode in our history. It doesn't mean that our mentality, everything should be stuck there. When I praise my people, it's a queen's job to praise my people. It bothers some, but spiritually, do you know what it does? So when you don't know something, zip it. It's okay to just zip it. Be quiet. I love quiet men. They're quite sexy. Sometimes sip it. Before you come out and embarrass yourself. How can we talk about unity? Someone, an outsider, sitting and just watching. They can be like, these people, they're just so far from getting it. There he goes taking jobs at the other one that is doing this job. It's all there, out there for the world to see. Show some decency. You can speak about love, you can speak about peace, you can speak about unity. But when you don't have the peace, the love, and the unity energy to accompany your word, you're just a parrot that needs to regurgitate something a woman had said before. And in this day and age, nobody fools nobody. It's all about energy. People can feel, even without you telling them what you're doing. You need attention, you got attention. But you don't need to come and tear down what your brother or your sister is trying to build. This is not being united. Being united is to build up others, is to add to what they're already building. I like what such and such is doing. You give them a shout out instead of I guess I'm back. Okay, so I guess we're gonna end this chat. You know, let me see if I forgot something. I got a lot of feedback about I got a lot of feedback about the live sessions in the morning that some people really wanted. I can be returning and, you know, teaching some more, like maybe 15, 30 minutes in the morning, because I'm also giving, I started giving private classes as well. Okay. So yeah, and another clarification, you know, the queen is the mother. I teach. So I really hope nobody out there gonna take it personal. But I want the best for our sons out there, because your shame is our shame. You know, when you make decisions that make you just that belittle you in front of fellow men, and you think you're being smart, you're being an idiot. What they call, our people here call it what? Educated fool. Speaking on both sides of your mouth. No, a man that is fulfilled, a man that is loving, will not try to tear down somebody publicly or take somebody's, somebody quote approval and make it theirs and be like, no, that energy was sickening. Our men don't need that. I say, they're not thirsty. They're not attention. They're heavy. I don't know what kind of example I can use more, but the thing is, we need to part from these men that just feel it's okay to jump on a female's neck publicly. Oh, she has an opinion that is different to yours. No, you're gonna bully her publicly and almost have her abdicate her title, her everything to accommodate your insecurity. Disgusting. I didn't like it. Okay? Now I don't care about a back and forth. I'm a crown queen. You contend with me, you contend with the creator. Answering our names is one thing. Learn to act like us. It would be better. Okay? Don't come for me. Don't do that. So, to our beautiful and amazing royals of Africa, as you know, to me, you are beautiful. All right? Our daughters are the most beautiful. Goddesses, princesses on earth. They're my people. I praise them, because the way I see them, so shall the Creator see them. It has a big spiritual meaning. I told you folks to get out of my way. Okay? So to my beautiful and amazing royals of Africa, no matter our shortcomings, you are still my number one. Number one, we were born. Number one, we will remain. Okay, my lovely. So, peace, true peace. All right? Peace is a behavior. The way we handle each other publicly has to reflect that peace. When we speak, we deliver words. The energy of peace, a peaceful energy must be attached to those words. Because, you know, I love the Aquarian age because you can't fake energy. So peace in your heart and homes at all time. Love in your heart always, and unity, no matter what, we have one another. Until next time, I'll surprise you tomorrow, maybe with another chat. All right? So any question before I go? Let me see. Let me go to the comments and greet my amazing, oh my God, we have new people. Yay. All right, let me greet my royals. All right, so Thomas, we have our amazing royal Thomas is there. Sadoya, hello. I see you, my royals. I see you, Kelly. I see you, my crimson queen. All right, who else is here? Oh my God, one of my favorite Monkosi, Cohen Jaire. I see you, my royal. I see you. Rosa P. Hello, Rosa. I see you, my beautiful. I see you. Redemption 100. Hey, Redemption from Trinidad. Hey, my dear royal son, how are you? I see you. Paul Ambili. Hello. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, my dear son. Guess what? My Christian first name is Marie Paul because my father's name was Paul. All right, now let's see. Wade White, peace and love. My dear royal, I see you. Allegory set forth. Hey, I see you. Good evening. Welcome, welcome to Nubia. Kojo, I see you, Kojo. How are you? Opulence chapter. Hey, I see you. I hope we won't get angry. I just gave a little teaching class. This is what your queen, this is my text. Some of our people want me to, you do more videos addressing our daughters, but I can't do that. Our daughters in America are amazing. You know, we need to heal each other. We need to get stronger and we need to draw a line. Right, ladies? We hold the secrets. We hold the power. No entertaining clowns, no entertaining people who don't appreciate us because their healing also depends on our healing. We must be firm and, you know, and demand values. And then it will force them to change too when we change our standards. Don't forget, we carry them, we allow them around. Yeah, we can teach them that, no, now we want something different. Maybe we used to like thugs. Now, no, we don't want thugs. We want these papas in their robes. That's what we want to see walking through that door and demand that. Oh. All right. Mbolo, mbolo, mbolo. To all my beautiful and amazing royal. Well, let's try another, you know, chat tomorrow. Like I told you, with the YouTube, the coast is clear. They have approved our nonprofit status. We will try to keep it PG on this side because we have a private platform where we can really go deep on topics. So we have reactivated the monetization, and the channel is also open for donation too because they approve our status. So for those now joining, so know that that was the update. All right. Mbolo, I see my people in the chat. Mbolo. So to my beautiful and amazing royals, yeah, if you see somebody in the chat that I know, I mean, speaking of the Monkosi energy, he got that, you know, Manzambi Zola. He got that. I don't know if some of you know him. I know he has a platform. I see another Monkosi there. Miguel, yes, the energy, okay? And it's okay to look at another, you know, brother who's imbalanced. Swallow your pride, you know, and talk with the brother. Like, how do you keep, you know, you never know, you might learn something. I want us to stop thinking of each other that we're in competition. We are not in competition, children of Africa. We are not. They want to see us compete. They want to see us fight. They want to see us tear each other down publicly. They want to see we don't have to feed them that. Okay? We need to focus on ourselves, our shortcomings, the thing we do wrong, and heal from it and move. Okay? All right. So peace, love, and unity. Until next time. Mwah. I love you all.